All right, let's finally make that ginger bug for 2019. Got sugar, organic ginger, not local this year, unfortunately. Tablespoon, mason jar, water, tools I need. Let's make some space here. So it's a pretty simple process. Start with, as with all fermentation, it's an art, not a science. So we're going to start, with about a 2-inch or so, maybe a little heavy there, bit of ginger. And some people like to scrape it. You see this? And you lose less of the ginger this way. Oh my God, and it makes your kitchen smell so good. So that's how you can do that. And then of course you can also cut it if you're, if you just want to do what you're comfortable with and not stress yourself too far while you're learning something new. I'm all about taking things incrementally. If you're new to fermentation, you can be all worried about all kinds of things that the food industry and the health industry has told you your whole entire life, that are kind of backwards. And while you're learning to unlearn those lessons, let your kitchen skills grow with your fermentation skills. If you try to take it all on at one time, you're going to fail and you're going to go back to eating crap because you feel like you can't get this whole ferment thing down. And I swear that once you make these sodas, especially if you get some fresh turmeric, which I grew mine this year, and I'm gonna have some of that to make a turmeric bug too, probably early next week, looking at how my schedule is going. So then you just grate it down. And put it into a dish. Or you can grate it right into the dish if you've had more coffee than I've had this morning. And you want to make sure you have at least 2 tablespoons of ginger to start. So let's see what's in here so far. All right. Throw those fibers away. You don't need them. They don't really offer anything to the process. There we go. And of course, I have all this on the website, so that you have something to refer to. I don't know. What do you think? That looks like 1 tablespoon. So let's do it again. Oh boy. Anyway, so fermentation is a process of creating an acidic environment that allows the lactobacillus to grow, and it digests, for lack of a better word, the food in a way that makes their nutrients more readily bioavailable. So if you already know that ginger gives you a healthier experience of your digestion, calm stomach aches and things like that, fermented ginger is just going to be even more of a good experience for you. And And then the sodas, I have to cut the sugar out of my diet because I have inflammation issues, bad knees. Took me forever to figure this out. No doctor that I visited told me that it was the sugar that was making my joints inflamed. It was a nutritionist, and the way I did it, I went to a chiropractor, didn't work, went to a traditional orthopedic doctor. She sent me to a physical therapist, and when none of that worked and I had spent hundreds of dollars that I really didn't have because I run a farm and you don't do farming to get rich, that I just decided to go see a nutritionist, and she had me look into, read a bunch of stuff about sugar and the diet and what it does to your body, and cut sugar out, which I thought I'd never be able to do, being a baker and a fermenter, and a jelly maker and all that food preservation stuff. Anyway, 30 days later, I have no sugar, and the pain was gone. I was able to get up from a crouching position again, and my life has been better ever since. Since then, I've taken out wheat and dairy, so I'm one of those people with lots of food restrictions. I try not to be a pain in the butt to my family and friends about it. This is just organic turbinado sugar. Nothing fancy, doesn't cost a lot. The other alternative is Domino pure cane sugar. You don't want beet sugar because that's GMO sugar. And so 2 of that. It's like 2, 2, and 2. Be right back. Be right back. I prefer wood and not metal when stirring my ferments. And then 2 tablespoons of unchlorinated water. We have a well and we don't chlorinate. So I can use it right from the water filter. But you'll want to let any city water, public water, rest for 24 hours before using it in any ferment, even to make your brines, because the chlorine will kill the bugs, good and bad. So that's the beginning of a ginger bug. Then every day you're going to add a tablespoon of ginger, a tablespoon of water, and a tablespoon of sugar for about 5 days. And then you'll be ready to make soda.